Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Danjo number EL-104-630-RC. This is a 2¼ inch extended lip strike with 1/4 inch radiused corners and a satin stainless steel finish. Okay, let's go over what all of that means. EL stands for extended lip. Okay, this is the -104, which means that it has a 4-inch lip length. Now the overall width of the strike is going to be about 4 3/8, and that's because the lip length is defined as the center line of the hole to the edge of the lip, and that's where the 4-inch comes in. Okay, 2 1/4, that's because this is a 2 1/4 tall strike. We call it a full lip strike, or sometimes it's referred to as a D strike. Imagine if this strike was a normal width, you could see that it might look like the capital letter D. The 1/4 inch, the RC, I should say, let's back up. The 630 in the part number means two things. It means that it's solid stainless steel and that it is in a satin or brushed finish. Then the RC means that these outside corners are a 1/4 inch radius corner, which is typical and common for strike plates in residential applications. That comes from when the factory or the door shop is manufacturing the door and frame units. They're using a 1/2 inch diameter router bit and routing out the prep and not going back and squaring the corners of that preparation. It's a time-consuming task to square those corners, so it's not uncommon whatsoever. Quite actually, it's most common to see radiused corner strikes, and that's where that comes in. Now, screws will be included in a complementary finish. This is 18 gauge or 50 thousandths of an inch thick. That means that it's going to be the thickness of a standard commercial kick plate. Okay. There's a link below this video to a document called Template, where you can review all of the dimensional properties of the item beyond what we have already measured. Location of the screws, the size of this hole prep. It also refers to the different finishes that are available. 605 means polished brass. 609 means antique brass. 619 satin nickel. 620 antique nickel, and all of those finishes would be on a solid brass base material. 630 as seen here, and then DU, which is a dark, what they call Duranautic, which is a powder-coated dark brown finish, and it would be over a stainless steel. At least I believe it would be over stainless. Okay. Now, there is also a link to the product catalog that will allow you to review all things strike plate related from Danjo. You will, if reviewing that catalog, take note that they have every conceivable height and width that are commercially common in that catalog, along with a whole offering of security strikes. Last page is actually a worksheet where you can have them custom manufacture you a strike. Now, where would you use an extended lip strike like this? Well, common instances would be when you have an outswinging door and you have exceptionally thick casing or maybe shutters that are applied, or you have a condition where the jamb is so small because of the return of the wall that the latch bolt of the lock is actually making premature contact with that prior to it hitting a standard strike. Another common application is when you have a inset of a door. The inset is defined as the amount that the door is pushed into the frame when standing on the pull side of the door. So if you ran your hand over a standard door, you'd notice that the door is moved in a little bit, maybe 3/32 of an inch. Well, imagine if that was 3 inch. It's not unheard of. You'd need an extended lip strike, and in a scenario like that, you might also need wide throw hinges, which we can help you with as well. Another common application is when you have custom cabinetry. You might have a pantry door in a kitchen, and the pantry door face, the face of the refrigerator, the appliances, and all the cabinet casework all matches, and you've got construction that requires an extended lip strike. So that's a scenario as well where you'll need an extended lip strike. The final thing is there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all the Danjo products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog, but then all of the individual subsection parts of the full product catalog. If you know the name Danjo, you probably know them because of their door reinforcing wraparound plates and for their latch guards. They're a leader possibly the leader in those areas when it comes to that material. But take note of the accessory hardware, the bolts and latches, the door pivots, the protection plates, the push and pull hardware, the door stops, the filler plates, the hinges, the ladder pulls. They are a comprehensive provider of all things trim and auxiliary hardware. The summary of Donjo is they have a relatively petite footprint of what they offer to the industry. They know their product line very well, and they do it very well. We're partial to them because they've got great customer service. They're always there to support, and they get it. They understand construction and do a very good job. If you have any questions on the Donjo EL-104-630-RC, extended lip strike, or any other Donjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.